Mr. Speaker, let me begin by situating my contribution to the debate in its proper context, and to say, Mr. Speaker, that countries across the globe, including the most developed countries, have had their own share of the recent global crisis. Mr. Speaker, the worst since World War II. Mr. Speaker, it is in that context that I proceed to contribute to the debate on the motion as it relates to the lands and natural resources sector of our country. Mr. Speaker, in times of crisis, what is required is leadership. In times of crisis, what is required is leadership. And leadership as it relates to choices. Leaders must make the right choices in times of crisis. Mr. Speaker, it is on that basis that I submit that in this time of global crisis, unprecedented global crisis, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his government have made the right choices, the consequential choices, the choices which have far-reaching implications for the forward march of our country. And Mr. Speaker, I refer specifically to that innovative program dubbed the Gold for Oil program. Mr. Speaker, under the distinguished leadership of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Mr. Speaker, I should emphasize, the most distinguished Vice President in the Fourth Republican dispensation, thought about, formulated, and implemented, Mr. Speaker, the bold Gold for Oil program. And Mr. Speaker, the Gold for Oil program is alongside the domestic gold purchase program of the Central Bank, the Bank of Ghana. Mr. Speaker, and maybe I should explain. Until the introduction of the Gold for Oil program, the Bank of Ghana's reserves when it comes to gold was totally insignificant. And through the domestic gold purchase program, today our nation, a gold-producing nation, can say proudly that the reserves of the Bank of Ghana when it comes to gold is shoulder. And this is what culminated in the Gold for Oil program. Mr. Speaker, 80% of our national consumption have been purchased through the Gold for Oil intervention. And that has resulted in a reduction of fuel prices in our country. And Mr. Speaker, specifically, you will see that in November 2022, the price of the exchange rate stood at 17 Ghana cedis. By November 2023, the exchange rate had dropped to 12 Ghana cedis as a result of this intervention. Mr. Speaker, this policy was implemented by the Vice President. That is why I say in times of crisis, you need bold leaders who will make the right decisions. And that is why I salute the Vice President for coming up with this policy, the Gold for Oil program. Mr. Speaker, governance is about choices, governance is about ideas, governance is about thinking through the issues, governance is about effective implementation, and Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, as he's done all through his public life, has demonstrated that he has the capacity to make the right decisions.